Good morning, students. Welcome to Bindu Dadwal Chemistry Lessons. Today we'll be doing some exemplar problems on the chapter Chemical Kinetics. The role of a catalyst is to change Gibbs energy of reaction, enthalpy of reaction, activation energy of reaction, equilibrium constant. So answer should be C, activation energy of reactant, because in a reaction, if this is the energy of reactants and this is the energy of products, then the reactants have to pass an energy barrier to reach to form the intermediate and then decompose into the products. But a catalyst will provide an alternate pathway, so it will change the activation energy of the reaction in order to form the products. So, in the presence of a catalyst, the heat evolved or absorbed during a reaction, so it remains unchanged because the energy of a reactant or product will remain the same. So, activation energy of a chemical reaction can be determined by determine the activation energy. We use the Arrhenius equation. ln K1 upon K2 is equal to EA upon R into 1 upon T1 minus 1 upon T2. So knowing the two temperatures, knowing the rate constants, this is constant, so we get the value of activation energy. So activation energy of a chemical reaction can be determined by determining the rate constants at two temperatures T1 and T2. Option B is the correct answer. Consider the figure and mark the correct option. Activation energy of forward reaction is E1 plus E2, that's correct. And product is less stable than reactant is also correct because products have higher energy. So option A is correct. Activation energy of forward reaction is E1 plus E2, that's correct. Product is more stable. No, products are less stable. Activation energy of both forward and backward direction is E1 plus E2. No, not correct, because for backward direction activation energy is only E1. Activation energy of backward reaction is E1 and product is more stable. No, product is less stable than a reactor. The first order reaction, gas phase decomposition reaction given below. A changes to B and C. Initial pressure of system before decomposition of A was Pi. After lapse of time T, so at time T, the total pressure of system increases by X units and becomes PT. So at time T, the pressure due to A will be Pi minus X. Pressure due to B will be X, due to C will be X, and total pressure will become, so that becomes Pi plus X. Total pressure will be Pi plus X. Now rate constant for the reaction will be given as, so we have the equation K is equal to 0.303 upon T log of A upon A minus X. Now pressure is Pi and A minus X we have to find out. So A minus X will be equal to Pi minus X. So let's put this in bracket, and on Pi minus Pt minus Pi. On opening the bracket, this negative and negative becomes positive. So we get P plus Pi minus Pt. So that is 2 Pi. So we get 2 Pi minus Pt. So option 2 Pi minus Pt. This option B is the correct answer. According to Arrhenius equation, rate constant K is equal to A into e raised to power minus EA upon RT. Which of the following options represents the graph of ln k versus 1 upon t? So this we have to convert, because graph is plotted between ln k and 1 upon t in all the 4 options. So we'll convert the equation into logarithmic form. So we get ln k is equal to ln a minus ea upon rt, increasing because the slope is negative, so the graph should be in a decreasing manner. A should be the correct answer. Option A is the graph which shows the relation between ln k and 1 by t. Consider the Arrhenius equation given below and mark the correct option. K is equal to A into e raised to power minus ea upon rt. Have K is equal to A into e raised to power minus ea upon rt. So K is proportional to e raised to power minus ea, that is, with decreasing activation energy K increases. Also K is proportional to e raised to power minus 1 upon t, and if we convert it into t, minus sign will be removed, so K is proportional to e raised to power t. So with increasing temperature K increases. Option 2 D is the correct answer. A graph of volume of hydrogen released versus time for reaction between zinc and dilute HCl is given in the figure. On the basis of this, mark the correct option. Average rate up to 40 seconds. So average rate up to 40 seconds will be total volume change over total time. So that will be V3 minus V0 upon 40 minus 0. That is V3 upon 40. So option C is the correct answer. Which of the following statement is not correct about order of reaction? Order of reaction can be a fractional, correct. Order of reaction is experimentally determined, correct. Order of reaction is always equal to sum of stoichiometric coefficients of reactant in balanced chemical equation, no, not correct. So this is not correct because it is an experimentally determined quantity. Order of reaction is sum of mole concentration of reactants in the rate law expression, correct. Consider the graph given in the figure. Which of the following option does not show instantaneous rate of reaction at 40 seconds? V5 minus V2 upon 50 minus 30. So 50 पे V5, at 30 we have V2. So 50 V5 minus V2 upon, this is correct option. At 50 we have V5 and at 30 we have V2. So it should be V5 minus V2. It's V4 minus V2. This is the incorrect option. So it does not show the instantaneous rate. This 40 V3, 30 V2. So this is correct. Then 40 V3 and 20 V1. This is also correct. This does not show the instantaneous rate of reaction at 40 seconds. Which of the following statement is correct? The rate of reaction decreases with passage of time as concentration of reactant decreases. Yes, rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of reactant. So option A is the correct answer. These are incorrect options. Which of the following expression is correct for the rate of reaction given below? So we write the rate of expression as rate is equal to decrease in concentration of reactant Br negative upon change in time with the stoichiometric coefficient in the denominator side, and in terms of H plus also decrease in concentration of H plus ions upon change in time divided by the stoichiometric coefficient. So taking 5 to this side, we get delta Br negative upon delta T is equal to 5 delta H plus upon 6 delta T. So option C is the correct answer. Which of the following graph represents exothermic reaction? So the energy of reactants is more, that of products is less. So this extra energy is released in the form of heat. Option 1 is exothermic reaction. Option 2 and 3 are not exothermic because here the energy of products is more, reaction should be endothermic, and here they are same. So option A, only 1 is the correct. Extra energy is released in the form of heat. Next, rate law for the reaction A plus 2B 2C is found to be rate is equal to K concentration of A into concentration of B. Concentration of reactant B is doubled. So keeping the concentration of A constant, the value of rate constant will be, so now in the second case we have doubled B, 2 will be K into A into 2B or into 2, but KAB is rate 1, so R2 is equal to double rate 1. So answer should be doubled. Which of the following statements is incorrect about the collision theory of chemical reaction? It considers reacting molecules or atoms to be hard spheres and ignore their structural features. Correct. Number of effective collisions determine the rate of reaction. Correct. Collision of atoms or molecule possessing sufficient threshold energy results in product formation, but we also need orientation. So this is not correct. Incorrect. Molecules should collide with sufficient threshold energy and proper orientation is also needed. This is correct. Next question. A first order reaction is 50% completed in 1.26 into 10 raised to the power 14 second. How much time would it take for 100% completion? For first order reaction, we have T is equal to 2.303 upon K log of A upon A minus X. So this is 100 upon 100 minus 100 for 100% completion, which is 0. 100 upon 0 is infinity. So answer is infinite. The compounds A and B react according to the following chemical equation. A plus 2B gives 2C. Concentration of either A or B was changed, keeping the concentration of one of reactants constant, and rates were measured as a function of initial concentration. Following results were obtained. Choose the correct option for rate equations of this reaction. So from this data, let us find out the rate equation. When A is 0.30, B is 0.30, the product formed is 0.10. When A is kept constant, B is doubled, rate is quadrupled 4 times. So that means that with respect to B, the rate is proportional to concentration of B raised to power 2, because when B is doubled, rate becomes 4 times. Then rate is proportional to. Then when the concentration is for A is doubled, B remains same, the rate is doubled. So with respect to A, the concentration is this. So the overall rate should be A into A raised to power 1 into B raised to power 2. And option B is the correct answer. Next question. Which of the following statement is not correct for a catalyst? It catalyzes the forward and backward reaction to same extent. Correct. It alters delta G. No. So this is not correct. It is a substance that does not change the equilibrium. Yes. It provides an alternative mechanism by reducing activation energy between. Yes. So option B is the correct answer. The value of rate constant of a pseudo first order reaction depends on the concentration of reactant present in small amount. This is the correct option. Consider the reaction A into B. The concentration of both reactant and products varies exponentially with time. Which of the following figure describes correctly the change in concentration of reactants and products with time? So as B will be formed, the concentration of product will be increased exponentially. So this should be the graph for B. This is the only option where B is rising exponentially. A should decrease. So option B is correct. Today's video. If you like the video, please do share and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.